And back. Okay, we have to run across this. He's so much faster to arrive here once he kicked down the door in the beginning. So we're going down here where there were the 3 pesky dogs. Oh! Instead of rolling so much, I should have just attacked. But I always do like panic roll. Where's the 3rd dog? There it is. The dogs aren't even the most dangerous thing here, as we will see soon. So these doors are we can't open them, okay. And now they're all welcome the thief characters that are there to ambush you. Okay. And we survived that ambush. I'll look into every one of those because at least one will always have an item. The mail breaker. That's a rapier-like weapon, I think. Yeah. Thrusting sword. Standard small thrusting sword, unsharpened but pointed solid shaft, can pierce tough armor. Can be thrust using the weight of one's body and is very effective for critical attacks. It's faster than the rapier, I think, but less damaging. This one doesn't have one. Okay. Completely closed door. Nothing here. Be wary of lying in ambush. So we first be wary. And there's the dog. And the dog isn't lying in ambush. He's only attacking us. But there's something else here. Which is another 3 of those. Can you stop using the throwing knives? I don't like you using throwing knives on me. Oh, I miss them so much. Okay, and we got them. Oh. Think there will be another dog? Yeah. So if you just go forwards, you will get surrounded and beaten up very badly. Large soul of a lost undead. So the souls are getting tinier now, so we know we have reached a lower level zone. We get the thief mask and the black leather set and the target shield. The target shield is supposed to be better than the other small shield, but it's also heavier. For protrusions used, small round metal shield for protrusions used to parry attacks. 4 protrusions, not 4. Okay. Small shields are always less stable, but landing critical hits after parry is easier. This shield is specialized for parrying. The armor set. Mask of Sinners. They hide their faces, stifle their voices, and hide in the shadows. It does not provide much in the way of defense. This armor made of smooth black leather is extremely quiet, a good thing for those who hide in the shadows. The leather itself is thick, offering a decent level of protection. Good for those who hide in the shadows. Be quiet. Okay. So we got, I think that's the set you start off as with the thief. I want to change my soul arrow to the great soul arrow, please. Thank you. And now we can go here or we can go down, but we'll go here first. And I'm afraid of what's inside here, because that's exactly what I thought would happen. Okay. He's below us. And now switch to the Great Heavy Soul Arrow, which does a fuck ton of damage to him. And we get the key to the death. Anti-humanity and a homeward bone, as we get from most enemies. Okay. So, the key to the depth. Key opening the door from the lower undead berg to the depths. Whatever. Those banished from the undead berg eke out their existence in the depth, a damp lair with no trace of sunlight. Nearly half of the depth form a perilous flooded labyrinth. Okay, to normal soul arrows. I can go to great soul arrows. Say, be wary of left, yeah. One may very easily assume there's someone hiding around the corner. Not to take us. Does he come? He doesn't. And we can't hit him because he's moving upstairs. So this is a pesky little ambush. I'm not quite sure if there's anyone around here. This is the door that the key to the depth opens, but we go the other way first. Large soul of a lost undead. We are at 10,000 souls again, thanks to the Capra demon. And we get a short bow. Put it here. So we didn't have a short bow before. Small bow, standard projectile weapon, equip arrows to use with a very with a very same-ish description to the longbow. Nice of him to drop that. That was an RNG drop. Here. Yeah, I know that there is the end. Fuck. Talk. Ah. Talk to this person? Yeah, we can talk to this person.
You still have your senses about you. Then why won't you buy some of my moss? I need your souls. This is a wonderful place, don't you think? We have water, moss, moisture, these nice iron bars. I like it here, I really do. Nothing good ever happened to me in life, but now that I'm undead, I've never been happier. Tell me honestly, you think I've gone to the other side, don't you? That I've cracked my head and gone hollow? You do, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. You trust a patch of moss over me. Tell me honestly, you think that I've cracked...
Okay. And she sells the 3 types of moss, including the blooming, which is quite nice that she says it. She also says transient curses, which temporarily curse allows engagement with ghosts. Have one? No, we don't have some. Limb of the victim of a curse. Temporary curse allows engagement with ghosts. The only way to fight back against ghosts who are cursed things is to become cursed oneself. The safest method, however dreadful, is to cut off an arm of the dead. Get rotten pine resin to add poison to my weapon, which I will. Homeward bone, prism stone, humanity, and purging stones. Says humanity, that's great. She also sells arrows. What are the most... These are the arrows that are the cheapest. I'll buy all of them. I'll buy all of them. Can't buy more because we're now at the maximum. So we can now use... Well, they're better, they're worse than the standard arrows. I should have bought the standard arrows. Now I can only buy 741 of them. I should have bought this kind of arrow because the other one is quite shitty.
Come again, if you please.
Also, I should have looked whether I would be able to whip the short or the longbow. Are missing 1 dexterity for the short bow. So keep that in mind. Because now I have arrows put into the arrow slot. I also bought slots here. Standard arrows and wooden arrows. The water is loud. And we're in the beginning of this Days of the Undead. Oh, I shouldn't have used all my souls for buying, because I just realized what I'm about to do next. This gives me the ability to go back here. Okay, kill the bad guy. Now a deadly ambush here. You can't see him coming. You're just running down the stairs. It's much more dangerous than before. Because I'm here to talk to that person. Jumping always, and parkouring always feels a bit weird in these games. We already looted that corpse. Talk to him.
Aye, Shemai, and good day to you. I'm Donald of Xena. I'm just, well, a peddler of sorts. I adore trinkets and oddities, so I trade for them. I'm afraid I don't see anything here.
Okay. He says gold pine resin, which we don't need. He says the master key. So this is the second way to obtain the master key, if you didn't choose it. He also says the bottomless box, which I should buy at some time. There's crystal weapons. Those are like very powerful weapons, but they break fast. So they're not really breaking fast, but they cannot be repaired, so they will eventually break. It also says arrows for the same price as the lady. And he says his own armor set, the helm of the wise. The two horns are believed to symbolize wisdom. The arm of the glorious. Strange armor from the ancient land of Xena, birthplace of the curious dealer Domhnall. Many medals are believed to symbolize glory. Gauntlets of the vanquisher, the gold bracelets symbolize a vanquisher. The boots of the explorer, the inlaid silver rings symbolize an explorer. I don't think this armor does anything special.
No matter. No, not come back again. Not every trade was meant to be. There'll be more in store for us. Someday. Sometime.
Okay, so we now have go back up. I hope I'm doing that jump. Okay. Problem is that we don't get this bonfire. And we won't get that bonfire for a very, very long time. So we have to survive until we find a bonfire in the depth. On half soul arrows, half great also. Okay. I think that will suffice for the depth. Because we thankfully put a lot of souls into attunement, so we get uses out of those. The 90 soul arrows are great. I'm hoping that I'll find another soul arrow. I think I will, but for that I'll have to go the other way. I think this way is better for us now, as this shows us a section that we haven't explored yet, that we were supposed to explore before. Supposed in words. Not that easy to speak about how we are supposed to go through things. There's obviously the possibility to go the way we went. So it was built in, not like it's greatly straying off the beaten path, go the way we went. Can we kill him from here? Does that alert the other ones? Looking. And dying. Oh, he's waiting behind the stairs. And we'll be able to lock on, but can we... From here? From here maybe? A little bit forward. A bit left. Okay, we cannot attack him from here. But we saw which way we are supposed to get down, so we are going the other way. Because we want to get rid of the torch-bearing hollows, as they are hurting. Yet, the large soul of a nameless soldier. What's that? It's like a thief that wanted to ambush me. I have no idea where he went and if he will arrive here. So I made it much more dangerous for me right now. But I saw his red eyes in the dark. Okay, we can't look onto him from here. I'm quite sure if there's somebody left there. It's quite dark down there. And we still haven't got a thing to light stuff up. Torch hollow. That's the other one. That's the one I aggro yet. Or sure that I cleared out all of the ones over here. So he jumped down there and is somewhere around there. So he should have arrived if he was going for me. So we want to begin with a huge strike. Please, just stay there. Thank you. Oh, these guys are so tough. Normally. Did he drop another butcher's knife? As we already got one. That would be nice. Turning to... I think the normal sword is enough. But there will be dogs. And dogs are not easy. They're so fast. Compared to anything. Yeah, that dog over there. Yes. The one that's guarding the chest I want to get. I'm really sure there's another dog down there, but can't really see him. So is the guy that I shot down, is he over here now? Or where is he? Or did I do stupid? I do stupid. I don't know. Does he only have 2 dogs here? He might. Pillage the treasure chest for a large amber. Wall ahead. Pillage this body for a sack. That's great. We saw the sack before. Sack is lighter than a gotham cloak, but far worse. Bloodstained patchwork sacked by the undead man-eating crook lurking in the depth. 2 aisles had been haphazardly cut out. It is unexpectedly soft and comfortable to wear, but it is probably near meaningless in terms of defense. Okay. So there's fall ahead. You can fall down to reach something we want to reach. But first, to go through the stuff here because I want to reach something else. Also, is this where now the damn thief is supposed to show up? I shot him down. There's a hollow over there. I'm pretty sure there are more dogs. There's a dog. There's a dog. Dog. There's a dog. There's a dog. Over there's a hollow. Just lock onto one of them. One of them. Okay. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. My sword is very powerful, but as long as I'm under this, I cannot attack with magic. Sword is very powerful. Good to know. There's the guy. There's the guy. Oh, it's a second butcher. I thought it was a thief by the red eyes. Using lock on so much because it's so dark down here. Okay. And I do. Normally he would attack us here, so now we can go through here. Rolling? Question mark?
You. Yeah, yes, you. Here, over here. Please, you must help me.
So if you're listening to him and just standing here, you will get surprised by the butcher coming in from behind.
Thank you. I would have been a supper without you. Been eaten alive. I shudder to think. Thank you. Thank you dearly. I am Laurentius, of the Great Swamp. I will not forget my debt to you. Oh, hello there. I'm fine, thanks to you. Oh, hello. I'm fine.
Okay. Now, freed branches of the Great Swamp. Pyromancer, as you can see by his flaming hand. Have to look. Okay, here I think we would get surprised by the guy falling off the ceiling. Bonfire ahead. Yeah, okay. It's the ambush place I know about. I should go back and see. Changing the area to Filing Shrine will continue Laurentius' quest. So, we are running back to Filing Shrine to see if Laurentius already got there. Oh, okay. So this area reloads. Question is, did it reload just now when we got out of here, putting Laurentius here? Or did it reload? Did it reload when we left it? So Laurentius isn't here. We'll have to check. Worst comes worst, we have to... Wait a moment. We have to... quit the game and load again. Okay. Oh, he did drop a short sword. Great, we can feed it to Frammed, because we don't need that. Thankfully he's slow with his axe. So he's not slow with his axe, it's just that the axe is a slow weapon. Putting it that way seems better. Griggs, we can't buy anything at Griggs. He has gun. Still here. Here. Oranges is here.
Well, I see you made it out. Yeah, I made it out safely too. I have my pyromancy of the Great Swamp, so I can usually manage with a bit of care. Oh yeah, by the way, I can share my spells with you. I think you have a knack for it. All you need are the materials. I'll be pleased to help you. Unless you find the magic's unsavory.
I don't find the magic's unsavory. I'm a mage.
Yeah, wonderful. I'm sure that they'll be of some use, some assistance. Here, first take this.
The pyromancy
A
flame.
flame from the Great Swamp. Now you're a fully fledged pyromancer. Why, let's get started right now. Pyromancy is the art of casting fire. Produce flame, then channel it, just as our ancestors did. A pyromancer must be in tune with nature herself. My home, the Great Swamp, is an abundant store of nature. You will understand one day. It only takes time. Pyromancy has a, well, rather primitive aspect to it. It meshes poorly with advanced culture, and pyromancers are considered rather unsavory, which is fine, as I never got along with anybody anyway. So, for me, turning undead didn't change a thing. A pyromancer's flame is a part of his own body. The flame develops right along with his skill. When I gave you that flame, I gave you a part of myself. Please take good care of it. A pyromancer's flame is a flame when I please take...
Okay. So what he's basically saying is that you don't need any good stats with pyromancy. You only need the pyromancy flame, which we can modify here, and it only costs souls. So what I said before, we would need more large titanite shard to get something, isn't right. We only need more souls. And the pyromancy flame, 2+1, 2+2. Can we read it from here? It does more magic adjust. So you see, every time I adjust it, you can see the magic adjustment goes up. So it scales with intelligence a bit, but that's the damage of me striking with the pyromancy hand, and not the damage of the spells. And we cannot afford more than +3, but we need a +10 to go on.
Bye then. Come back if you find...
What I didn't check was purchase item. He has only spells, nothing else. Okay. Fire orb, combustion, iron flesh, flesh sweat, and fireball. And we should really acquire some of these. Not all of these, but also they will hurt my attunement slots, which I didn't think about before.
Bye then. Be safe, friend. Don't you dare go on that.
So first of all, we need to consume the souls we got. Like large souls of lost undead, making up 2,000. No, 800. Oh, they were the very tiny souls. One large soul of a nameless soldier. That's 1,000. That's 2,000 for the soul of the Proud Knight. And that's, I don't know, 12,000? 9,000. It's 3,000 per soul. And also, we want to talk to him.
I am pleased to... Is it some...
Talk for more.
Those who seek
Okay, nothing new. I think he would say something to the crestfallen warrior wandering off. But he won't. I won't ever use the gold pine resin, I think, but it might come in handy. There's some bosses who are weak to that. I wanted to get rid of one of the short swords. I want to have one of everything here, so the light crossbow I should have fed last time. There. Could feed the arrows, so for the wood arrows we get the exact soul value back. That's great. So we should de-equip those. So I can undo my mistake of buying all of them. Here by unequipping it. Or was it grayed out because he doesn't want them? He does want them. And I sell them, all of them. So I get all the stuff back I spent there. Okay.
Farewell.
So we have another 16,000 souls to acquire pyromancies. Should acquire pyromancy first, otherwise the taking the glove doesn't make sense. Pyromancy which improves upon fireball. This is the improved fireball. Hurls a fire orb. The flaming orb explodes upon impact, causing fire splash damage and a spectacle which seems to symbolize the strength of the fire manipulating pyromancers. And fireballs. Standard pyromancy of the Great Swamp. Hurl fireball. The fire damage caused by fireballs makes them effective against corporeal beasts and undead who by nature fear flame. And also the combustion. Create powerful flame in hand, one of the most basic pyromancies. For this very reason, the flame thus created is fierce. The pyromancy of Camina, which is called Iron Flesh, who harnessed the power of flame to actualize the inner self. Iron Flesh boosts defense and resilience. Use of this pyromancy requires caution as the caster becomes exceedingly heavy and unable to move freely. It's like wearing very heavy armor. Flash Sweat, the pyromancy of Camino, who harnessed the power of flame to actualize the inner self. Intense sweating reduces flame damage. Camino, the most accomplished pupil of Solomon the Master Pyromancer, pioneered new directions for the art of pyromancy. So we buy the basic spells, which are Combustion and Fireball. Flash Sweat for the sometimes usefulness. And do I buy the fire orb for... I buy the fire orb for the best of those spells? So, and we can modify it once more. So we can now see our catalyst. Has now 199 magic assist, which scales with intelligence, so that's 199. And the pyromancy flame has now 120, which is less, so a pyromancy that's as good as a sorcery isn't good for... yeah. Pyromancy that's as good as a sorcery wouldn't make the same amount of damage to one that is equally resistant to fired magic. But I'm equipping this to attack attack things that are resilient to magic, but not to fire. And I have exactly enough left for the Iron Flesh.
The pyromancer's flame. Please. Goodbye then. Come back if you. Oh, well, I'll play as always. The pyromancer's flame.
Okay.
Please.
I just wanted to check if he has something to say about me buying all the stuff, but I think that's just Dark Souls 2 and 3 that do quest progression by buying out everything the merchant has to offer.